power. So what do you mean by power? See carefully the definition. Power means the rate of doing work. Rate of doing work means in order to do the work, how much time we are taking in order to complete that work. So the time taken by us in order to complete some work, that is known as power. Okay, see the formula of power carefully. Power is defined as work done per unit time. Means how much work we are doing in how much time. If we are considering time in order to do the work, in that case we will say that this much power we are having. Fine. Power means work done by time taken. Next we are having power is a scalar quantity. As you can see, work done is also a scalar quantity because work done does not depend upon direction, it depends only on magnitude. Fine. And time is also a scalar quantity. So scalar over scalar will also give you scalar quantity. So power is also a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means that quantities which depends only on magnitude but not on direction. So same way power is also a scalar quantity, means power depends upon magnitude. How much magnitude, how much power we are applying, in which direction power is applied, that is not in a matter. Fine. So power is a scalar quantity. Next we are having, to do a work we have to supply energy. As we know, in order to do any work, means work is nothing but a energy. If energy will be there, in that case only work done will be there. Okay, if W is equal to Fs, means if I are applying force to any body and that body is moving somewhere, so in that case work done is there. But that work done is nothing but a energy supplied. So you can also write the formula like this: P is equals to E by T. Firstly, I told the formula P is equals to W by T, which means power is equals to work done per unit time. But second formula you can learn like this also. Instead of work done, you can write energy also. So power is also defined as energy per unit time, or energy supplied per unit time. Okay, two formulas of power now we got. Next we are having units of power. As we know the formula of power, power is equals to work done per unit time. How much work we are doing in how much time, that is known as power. So this relation of the power we are having. So in order to see the units of power, we will write firstly the SI unit of work done, then we will write the SI unit of time. So what is the SI unit of work done? As we know, SI unit of work done is what? Joule. And what is the SI unit of time? SI unit of time is second. Okay, so power SI unit is joule per second, or you can write like this, joule per second. And one more SI unit of the power is there, that is a watt. Joule per second, you can also write it like this, watt. It is named after a scientist name, so watt you can learn. Okay, power SI unit is joule per second or watt. And when this power is said to be 1 watt, we are going to study this. A power is said to be 1 watt when this power is said to be 1 watt. So power is said to be 1 watt when 1 joule of work is being done on any object in every 1 second of time. 1 watt of power is said to be done when 1 joule of work is being done in every 1 second time. In that case you will say that 1 watt of power is there. Fine. This is a formula of a definition for 1 watt of power. Next we are having multiples of watt. As SI unit of power is watt, or you can say joule per second. Instead of joule per second or watt, we are going to study some multiples of power. So here we are having first multiple, that is kilowatt. In kilowatt, 1000 watt is there. This relation you have to learn. Fine. Because in order to solve the numerical, if you want to convert kilowatt into watt, so these relation you must know. Fine. Second we are having second multiple, megawatt. In 1 megawatt, 10 to the raised power 6 watt are there. And if you want to talk in kilowatt, in 1 megawatt, 10 to the raised power 3 kilowatt is there. This relation you have to learn properly. Fine. Next we are having multiple, 1 gigawatt. So in 1 gigawatt, 10 to the raised power 9 watt is there. Or if you want to write in the megawatt, then it is 10 to the raised power 3 megawatt. 1 gigawatt is either 10 to the raised power 9 watt, or you can say 1 gigawatt is equals to 10 to the raised power 3 megawatt. Fine. So power of an electrical motor. If we are having some kind of electrical motor and we want to check the power of that electrical motor, in order to measure the power of electrical motor, we are mainly using the term that is horsepower. Horsepower is a unit used to measure the power of electrical motor. Fine. And in 1 horsepower, we are having the relation with watt. In 1 horsepower, 746 watt is there. This relation is very important from exam point of view. First question come like this: why horsepower is used? Horsepower is used as a power of electric motor, means it is measured. Electric power of electric motor is measured in horsepower, and its relation with watt is 1 horsepower is equals to 746 watt. Fine. Next we are having numerical problem related to power. So first numerical we are having, see carefully. A potter does 9000 joule of work. So work done is given to us 9000 joule while lifting a luggage to a railway coach. He is lifting a luggage to the railway coach. This much work he is doing. If he take 3 minutes, so time is given to us 3 minutes to do his job. What is the power? Power we have to calculate. As we know the formula of power, P is equals to W by T. But see carefully, work done we have to take in joule and time we have to take in second. Okay, this like this we have to convert the units. So work done is already in joule, that's fine. So time is in minute. Firstly I will convert this time into second. So as you know, in 1 minute how many second is there? In 1 minute 60 second are there. And what about 3 minutes? In 3 minutes how many second will be there? 60 multiply 3, that is 180 second will be there in 3 minutes. So just put the values here. Work done is 9000 joule. Over we are having time. Time is what? 180 second. 0 cut with 0. When you will divide 900 by 18, you will get the answer 50 watt as a SI unit, 50 watt as a power by this potter. Okay. Numerical related to power we are having, the work done by the heart of person is 1 joule per beat. Means work done by the heart of a person is 1 joule. So work done is given to us 1 joule per beat. Per beat it is said that work done of the heart is 1 joule. But we have to calculate the power, and if it beats 72 times it is beating in 1 minute. Time is given 1 minute. Firstly we will convert this 1 minute into second. In 1 minute how many seconds are there? 60 seconds are there. Okay, so see carefully why this 72 times are given. Actually it is taking work done of 1 joule per beat in 1 beat, but it is actually working for 72 times. So 1 joule we have to multiply by 72. Why? Because 1 joule it is taking for 1 beat, and for the 72 beats we have to multiply it, so it will take 72 joule. Fine. So now we have to calculate the power. P is equals to W by T. Work done is what? Work done is 72 over time is 60. When you will solve 72 divided by 60, you will get the answer 1.2 watt as the power of hertz. So power of hertz in per 1 joule of the beat is 1.2 watt. Next we are having next numerical related to power, an LED bulb of 5 watt. So here first of all we are given with power, that is 5 watt. Means by watching only the units you will come to know that yes, watt means power is given. Okay, used for 1 hour. So time is given to us 1 hour, and we have to calculate the electrical energy. So E value we have to calculate. Fine. Firstly I will convert this hour into second. As we know, in 1 hour how many minutes are there? In 1 hour 60 minutes is there. And in 60 minutes how many second is there? In 60 minutes can I write like this 60 minute, or you can write like this 60 multiply 1 minute, because 60 multiply 1 will give you 60 only. Minute same. So in 1 minute how many seconds are there? In 1 minute 60 seconds are there. So you will get 3600 second. Means in 1 hour 3600 seconds are there. Fine. So here you can write 3600 second. So just put the values in the formula of power. P is equals to E by T. You can use power is equals to work done by time, or you can use power is equals to energy per unit time. Okay, so P value is given 5 is equals to E we have to calculate. Time value is given 3600. So this 3600 is in divide, that's it will go in multiply. So 5 multiply 3600 is equals to E. When you will multiply 3600 with 5, you will get 18000 energy you are using in joule. So 1800 as the energy of the LED bulb. Fine. Next numerical related to power we are having, a pump used to lift 2000 kg of water. So 2000 kg of water means mass of the water is given to us, that is 2000 kg, to an overhead tank of height this. So height is given 12 meter. In 2 minutes, time is given 2 minutes, and G value is also given to us. Whatsoever given, just write it properly. Whatsoever given, just write here. Calculate the work done. So W value we have to calculate. Work done, how you will calculate? As we know, for the work done, W is equals to F multiply S formula is there. For W is equals to Fs. But here force is not there, and this displacement or height, you will take this one, because height of the water in order to move up is 12 meter. So height is given but force is not given. How you will calculate force? You will use the formula in the previous slide. I also told that F is equals to mg formula, you have to remember. Okay, so F is equals to, what is m? M is 2000 multiply g is 10. So what you will get as a force? 2 with 4 zeros. Newton is the force. Fine. So now what is the work done? Work done is force multiply distance. What is the force? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 multiply distance is what? 12 meter. So here you will get 2, 4 with 4 zeros. This much joule of work done is there by the water. Okay, so work done we have calculated. Second, we are having potential energy. Potential energy we have to calculate. Potential energy formula is what? mgh. Fine. So just put the values. What is m value? M value is what? 2000 multiply g value is 10 and multiply height is given to us 12. So what will be the answer? It is same 2, 4 with 4 zeros. Joule. This is a potential energy, means work done and potential energy value came same. Next we are having power of the pump. Power we have to calculate. Power means P is equals to W by T. So P is equals to, what is work done? Work done we have calculated 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over what is the time? Time is given to us 2 minutes. But 2 minutes we have to change into second. 2 minutes convert in second. As we know, in 1 minute 60 second is there, and in 2 minutes how many second will be there? 2 multiply 60, that is 120 second. Fine. So in 2 minutes 120 second will be there. 0 cut with 0. When you will solve this 24000 divide by 12, you will get as 2000 watt as a power. 2000 watt. So means in this numerical, actually all the formulas is clear. Firstly, work done also done. In order to work done, force value is also there. Potential energy also we have to calculate. Power also we have to calculate. Means all the formula we are going to apply only in the one numerical. Fine.